Attention real estate investors, with all the available opportunities to invest in real estate, how do you know if you're picking the right type of property? In this video upcoming, we're going to outline a decision matrix for you, something to determine what type of property that works best for you. Enjoy. Hey guys, Russell Westcott here, professional real estate investor with the TriUrban real estate team. So if you're interested in looking at a brand new construction property in the Edmonton marketplace, we're your go-to team. So recently I was on a conference call with an investor and was walking him through a consultation on finding out the right property for them to invest in. We believe in matching the right property with your goals, your time, and your lifestyle aspirations. So I walked them through the residential property money versus experience decision matrix. What this matrix will do will help you determine what type of property makes best sense for you based upon your time commitments, based upon the money that you have, based upon your goals, based upon your aspirations of what you want to achieve, income replacement, or if you wanted to have just parking your money. So this matrix will help you determine what criteria is best for you when it comes to answering the age-old question of what type of property to buy. So this decision matrix really has two axes. Along the bottom is going to be your money axis. So starting at the left side and going off to the right is the more money it'll take to invest in this type of property. Along the y-axis is going to be experience. And another thing to say is experience, and I'm also going to write time involvement in brackets. So the more time you have to put involved into this investment, the more time you put in, the more experience you'll get. So I'm going to map out the different types of properties on this versus time, essentially time versus money matrix. The first one here in the bottom corner with the least amount of money invested in and the least amount of experience would be what I would call an apartment condo. These are the ones a lot of people enter into as a real estate investor into an apartment condo. They're also ones that probably have the lowest cash flow because they have condo fees. You know, you're sharing all the amenities with other people in the building as well. The next on the matrix is townhomes. Townhomes, now you're starting to get into where you start now have a little bit of a yard. You have a little bit more space, you have a little bit more of a different tenant profile than apartment condo. You're now getting into the townhome. After townhomes, we get into what we call our side-by-side duplex. So side-by-side duplex is where you're now starting to have a common wall. You typically will have two units side by each, common wall in between. You now have a little bit more management. You have a little bit more maintenance involved. You have a little bit more time that you have to put into the property. Along the matrix then next is after that, you have to start getting more money and also a little bit more experience. You're now talking about suited homes. So a suited home, whether it's a detached garage suite or a basement suite, you now have to start putting in more money, and then also you have to start putting in more experience. But what you're doing with the suited home is you're getting one property, two rental units. Then after suited homes, we then get into what I would call plexes. Plexes could be a 3-plex, a 4-plex. So properties with multiple units in each of them. So you're now into the plex. And then on the last one here, out here, I'm going to say apartments. So now what you're doing is you're buying an entire apartment building, which will require the most amount of money and also have the most time involved and also the most experience for there as well. So what we do at TriUrban is we actually share with you what we call the sweet spot. Here's the sweet spot we believe is right here, is factoring in the townhomes, side-by-sides, and suited homes. This is what we call the sweet spot. This is this place where you will get you'll get a good price point. You actually can cash flow from here. You get good cash flow from these properties. There's management. Most of these ones you can either manage yourself or you can have a smaller tier property management company that can do the management for you. It's also, it's a nice risk profile. And it's also, you don't have to put a lot of cash into it as well. And you don't have to have a lot of experience. This is the sweet spot, which we call, this is why we offer this to real estate investors, is it's the sweet spot for investment. Now, here's the big thing that I want to share with you as well, is if you are talking about this, is I would really encourage you to look at new construction. New construction properties. They are really, it's like a breath of fresh air when you're starting to talk about new construction. You get into a property which is under warranty, you get a different tenant profile, so you get a new construction property in the sweet spot of a townhome, a side-by-slide, or a suited duplex. That is the property money versus time matrix. So just put yourself in here on potentially how much money you have to invest and also your time that you want to put into it. In this sweet spot is the perfect price points, the amount of cash that you have to put into, the amount of management, the time that you need to put into it. You can do this part-time. It's also a perfect risk profile and also the amount of experience that you need to put into it. So that is the property money versus experience matrix. So if you're ever interested in booking a consultation, I have consultations with investors all the time. And what I do is I walk you through the process of how new construction properties work for you and where you would fit in the money versus time matrix and where it fits in for you, your goals, and your lifestyle. One final thing I wanted to share with you is right now in Edmonton. Edmonton is a great opportunity to buy new construction properties that cash flow. Not every market across the country is you can buy a brand new construction property that will cash flow. So if you are interested in walking through a consultation or walking you through the money versus time matrix on where you fit in or what type of property works best for you, I'm happy to have a consultation with you. You can reach us on our website, www.TriUrban.com. That's TriUrban.com. I'm Russell Westcott with the TriUrban Real Estate Team. Bye for now.